Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. This is the place where you get daily hot topics in music, entertainment, and reality TV. Of course, reality TV recaps. We posted today 2 reality TV recaps, including, of course, 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, and Married to Medicine. So be sure to check those out if you haven't already. Shout out to my mods that are already in the chat room. Shout out to our longtime watchers and supporters. I appreciate you guys being in there. Oh my goodness, let's say happy day. First of all, thank you, Natalie. Happy almost birthday, Kempire. Thank you, Natalie, for always supporting the channel. I appreciate everyone being here. We have a lot to talk about. Look, I thought we were just going to cover Kandi's Speak On It with Marlo, but that turned out to be not what we expected. But I'll give you guys an opportunity to call in and share your thoughts on that. But there was a lot to cover in regards to the Real Housewives of Atlanta news. We got to talk about Porsha. Is Porsha a homewrecker? We're going to talk about it. I also want to talk about possible firings at the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm going to explain my theory on what's happening over at Atlanta, why we won't be having a new housewife coming back or a friend of. We're going to talk all about it. But before we do, let's give people an opportunity to get into the chat room. If this is your first time here, or if you're just watching, be sure to like this video. TikTok, head on over to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. We're also live for your convenience on the Kempire on Facebook, Kempire Daily on Facebook, Kempire Radio Network also on Facebook. And if you haven't subscribed to my podcast, Kempire Radio, be sure to subscribe, because community guidelines that I have to abide by on TikTok or YouTube, we press the limits on the podcast. So be sure to check that out as well. I see everyone. What is going on? I see Miriam's in the room. Nicole's in the room. Shantae's in the room. I see you guys. I see. What's going on? All right, let's just jump right into this. So I did watch Kandi Speak On It, and everything that we assumed, because last night we did the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion part 3 recap. And we talked about Kandi spilling the beans to Marlo the next day after Bologate. And everything that we assumed, Kandi didn't see any problem saying anything to Marlo, because at the time, Marlo was best friends with Porsha, and I use the words best friends very loosely, because I don't think Marlo's anyone's best friend, even Nene. So I have to say that Marlo interview wasn't what it was supposed to be, in my opinion. I thought Marlo was going to really give us something in that interview, and I feel like we got a better interview from Kenya than Marlo. I think Kenya might be more of a straight shooter than Marlo. I think Marlo was sort of like hemming and hawing and things like that. I have to say, I do like Marlo a little bit more than I did before in regards to her growth as a woman. But I don't know what I expected Marlo to give, but it just wasn't what I thought it was going to give, especially for Kandi to break this up into 2 parts. Well, let's say a part and a half, because the Speak On It from last night wasn't really a full conversation with Marlo. But as I said before, I know you guys will call in and share your thoughts on the Speak On It. But one of the things that I thought was important to address in Kandi Speak On It was her talking about this whole relationship with Porsha and the past with the whole drugging and all that other craziness that they started in season 9 with Phaedra. And like I've said multiple times, and many of you that have called into the channel and said, Porsha really kind of skated very clean past that whole situation, and Phaedra took the brunt of what was done. And maybe she should have, but I felt like Porsha is not as gullible as she was making herself seem that day, because even Kandi said it in the Speak On It. She feels like, why would Porsha believe something like the rumor that Phaedra was trying to spread, and why would you repeat it on camera? And the reason why Kandi is still triggered, and I really felt for Kandi when she spoke about this during her Speak On It, is because anytime a situation comes up, not even just this T.I. and Tiny situation, every time something related with, like a Bill Cosby, she said, people are in her comments saying the same thing. So technically, if Kandi really wanted to be petty and she wanted to sue, Porsha or Phaedra for defamation, she probably would have a case just based off of social media and how you guys, and when I say you guys, I'm just saying social media in general, not my lovely audience members, but she would probably have a case because the way that people are reaching out to her every time there's a similar situation, which she categorically denies ever happening. She said the only thing she's ever done with Porsha was kiss her, and she regrets that at this point. So I completely understand why it is still triggering for Kandi, especially now, because I've seen it in my comments when I posted about the T.I. and Tiny situation. There were people like, oh, y'all remember what Phaedra said? So I can only imagine what people are saying in her comments. And yes, you can turn off comments, and yes, you can ignore comments. But when you're constantly see people say that, I can understand why it's still very fresh for Kandi, and why. Because look, I've said it, I'm sure other Tauruses can relate. When we are done with you, we are truly done with you. And the fact that Kandi is still on the show with Porsha, because something like that, I would have been done with Porsha. I would have been done. And I probably would have been done with the show. But at the same time, I'm not going to let you kick me off a show that I was on before you. Just saying. So I give it to Kandi for trying to put that to the side and, move forward. But that was one of the big takeaways that I got from the Speak On It. I really didn't get a lot from Marlo's conversation with her, but maybe you guys did. You'll call in and share your thoughts. I'll be posting the link shortly. But before we do that, we have 59 people in the room. Like this video if you haven't liked it already. Don't forget, we will be live tomorrow talking hot topics and, of course, celebrating my birthday. Yes, if you didn't know, I'm a Taurus. I'm always bringing it up, and I'm going to always bring it up. I'm going to always bring it up. Oh, my goodness. Oh, look, see? Look, Cindy's saying Kandi ain't doing that. She needs to stay clear because of her connection to T.I. and Tiny. Those NDAs could come back to bite her. Look, it is what it is. I actually believe Kandi when she says she has no involvement in any sort of behavior like that. That doesn't scream to me typical Kandi behavior. I know, look, we don't know any of these people. However, I know my Taurus sister. Shut up. All right. But since we're talking about Atlanta, last night I played a little clip of our girl, Kenya Moore, hair care. She shared that Brooklyn, her soon-to-be ex-husband, maybe not, had sent her for Mother's Day some orchids. And you guys were saying all kinds of stuff in the comments. And I didn't realize yesterday, I did realize because you guys posted in the comments yesterday that they were together. There was video footage of them together at a carousel, and they were having a really great time. So maybe there is some hope for this relationship. And I know, look, I'm gonna tell you this right now, and I said this to Fem Tarot. She is going to be considered a source because a lot of what she's predicted in the Nene video and some of these other videos that we've been doing on her YouTube channel have been coming true. And one of the things that she said in the Kenya Moore tarot reading is that this relationship isn't over between Kenya and Mark. They are still trying to figure out what to do with this relationship. And that's why I'm reading more into their behavior of being together right now. And look, I get it. There are babies' mamas, there are ex-husbands and wives that come together, of course, because they have a child. And yes, they send Mother's Day gifts. But quote me here. This is not the end. Don't be surprised if you see Kenya Moore do an interview saying, we are working on our marriage. We are in therapy. I'm not saying that it's right. I'm not saying that's what I want. I'm just saying that don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. And if you have not checked out the tarot readings collaboration that I've been doing with Fem Tarot, head on over to her channel and make sure, moderators, if you guys can just post a link to Fem Tarot's YouTube channel in the chat, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, Femme Tarot came on my channel last week and we did a reading for all the other ladies. So we found out what really happened in Tampa with Ralph. We also found out what really happened with Bolo. I know Miriam doesn't want to believe it, but I believe it. I believe they hyped this Bolo situation up more than it actually was. That's just me. Shout out to my TikTok fam. TikTok, if you're wondering who I'm talking to, I'm live on the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. 82 people in the room. Be sure to like this video if you haven't liked it already. We are also live on my Facebook pages, The Kempire, Kempire Daily, and the Kempire Radio Network. Shout out to everyone that's in the chat already. I'm going to post the call-in link because I'm ready for you guys to share your thoughts on this. And just keep in mind, when you guys call in, just a reminder, and the reason why I'm saying this is not because I just want to be like a bull, because I'm a Taurus, but I understand that not everyone is watching this live, and I appreciate everyone that does come in and watch this live. But we also have a lot of people that watch this video or the other video lives that we do afterwards. So if there's someone's mic that's open and there's sounds going on in the background, that's going to interrupt when someone's speaking. If you start talking over each other, no one's going to be heard. That's just the way that StreamYard and streaming is working. I wish we could do this in person, and one day we will be doing it in person on my talk show. And even then, we don't like crosstalk. No one likes crosstalk. You'll see it in the comments. But anyways, I digress. Just giving you the rules for the live tonight. Let me just give the call-in information here. I want to hear from you guys. I'll be posting it on all the platforms so you can call in from wherever. Just be respectful of each other as always. Be mindful of the curse words and things like that, of course. Because look, I'm not trying to get flagged either. It is what it is. But for those that are watching, be sure to like this video if you haven't liked it already. We're already, damn, the backstage is filling up. Lord have mercy. I appreciate everyone calling in. Just give me a second. So with some of the other, I want to play the video of Kenya. I played last night. You know what? I'm going to replay what we talked about last night in regards to Kenya posting on her social media that Mark and Brooklyn got her some orchids for Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers that may have missed it when we talked about you yesterday. But let's just relive this for a little bit. And I'm not being shady, Miriam. Okay, let's take a look at this. Hold on.
Happy Mother's Day to me. And on time. Look at there. God is good. Thank you, Brooklyn and Mark. Thank you, Brooklyn and Mark.
So this made me think, now that we know that Mark was in town, when she was saying this, thank you, Brooklyn and Mark must have been in the house. Can we speculate? Look, we can speculate. Mark must have been in the house, and maybe that's why she was saying, thank you, Brooklyn and Mark. Thank you, Brooklyn and Mark. Okay, now I want to play the video of Kenya. Okay, look. She shared this on her social media. This is not me. She shared this on her social media. And I'm glad that she had a wonderful Mother's Day. She looks so happy. And when I say she, I mean Kenya. Brooklyn looks happy, but Kenya looks really, first of all, Kenya is gorgeous. Come on. That's 50, y'all. That's 50. Gorgeous. Let's play it one more time. She's happy. St. J says, I want to hear Mark's side of the story. Shut up. Nobody want to hear Mark's side of the story. I'm going to go with my gut on what I think this story is. Okay. I'm going to bring a couple of callers on. Danielle, what's going on?
Hey there. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. Oh, God, it's Monday. I forgot. What are your thoughts on the video that I just showed?
Kenya is definitely happy. I'm on the same page with St. J. I would like to hear Mark's side of the story.
Why?
I believe there are three sides to each story. There's Kenya's side, there's Mark's side, and then there's the truth.
What about my side?
Your side will probably be in between with the truth. Because I think you'll take Kenya's side, you'll take Mark's side, and then you'll discover somewhere in the middle, which is the truth.
Look, you know what side I'm going to be on? I'm going to be on my side, and I'm going to make up a story that's going to be so sensationalized that people are going to be like, that's the truth.
And I get why Kenya looks so happy. She has her family together. That's what she wanted. Mm-hmm. But I feel like, Kenya, how quick did you forget what this man has done to you?
What has he done?
I mean, he makes her look like a fool.
Oh.
And the crazy part, I just got out of my women's Bible class, and we're all forgiveness, yada, 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 yada.
Oh, damn.
But at the same time, like...
Okay, I'm going to call you Drew. Anoint thy tongue. Can you anoint us before we begin this conversation?
No, because I'm no prophet or whatever else you be
and neither is Drew.
But I'm in class. I'm still trying to learn and grow closer with God. I'm not trying to save everybody. I got to save myself first.
Well, someone needs to save Drew, because that last night was a mess.
But no, so wait. I just feel like Kenya needs to tread lightly.
And what do you mean by that?
I don't want her to put her wants of having a family and that white picket fence happily ever after first. Let's not, I guess what I'm saying is lead with your mind and not with your heart.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure if you saw the reading that Femtaro did on Kenya. Did you? You haven't watched it? It's worth watching. And I hate saying this to people, because I know there are some people that just do not believe in that stuff at all. And that's fine and good. But I definitely think it's worth listening to, just because there were some really interesting, not just predictions, but things that she said that have been going on off camera that makes more sense to the situation. And that's why I'm speculating that this isn't over between Kenya and Mark Daly.
I don't think it is either. I don't think it is either. We've seen this happen before, but R. Kelly told us a long time ago, when a woman's fed up, and maybe Kenya's not fed up yet.
Okay, you just went to Bible study and you're quoting R. Kelly. I need you to work on that.
I mean, in the chapter of R. Kelly, there are some truths.
Oh, well. I mean, okay, can I just backtrack a little bit? I'm going to take a couple more people online. I just want to ask you this question, just backtracking to what Kandi said about the whole, association from season 9, with the T.I. and Tiny situation, with the Bill Cosby situation, and with the R. Kelly situation. People are always in her comments harassing her about the comments that Phaedra and Porsha were reiterating on the show.
Yes. So what's the question?
The question is, do you understand where she's coming from when she says she's still triggered by it, that it still bothers her?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we talked about this last night. I can totally understand where she's coming from, because we don't know how that affected her mentally. And again, I said last night, her kids can go back later on when they're old enough to understand, and they might come back with, that's a lot this whole world of internet is a lot. Even us coming on here, heaven forbid we don't say anything crazy and try to run for a political office later on in life, because they're going to come and pull these videos like, well, you said,
Oh, I know. Miriam better watch out.
Right. So it's almost like you can never change your mind. If we're on here now talking today, what's today, May 10th at 9:19 Eastern Standard Time, whatever I say right now is going to be the Bible until May 10th, 9:19 and 3010. It's like we can, because the internet catches everything, and we live in this cancer culture, we can't change our mind about anything. We just have to be very mindful, because everything will come back to bite you in the butt. And I feel like what Kandi went through, if she sincerely did not plan that for Porsha, and I really don't believe that they talked about a dungeon. I think there might have been some joking and kiki about it because Kandi doesn't drink. I think there might have been some fun jokes and stuff exchanged because we know Porsha likes her Hennessy and Todd was probably having fun. And I believe they really were out somewhere having some fun. But I don't think it was to the extent of where Phaedra tried to take it. And that could be hurtful, one, because she and Phaedra were friends.
Yeah.
And then
Kandi said in the speak on it that she really liked Porsha, and if you remember the beginning, you could tell that Kandi really liked Porsha.
Remember, she let Porsha be in her plays and stuff, and she was really trying to help Porsha. But what I have not grasped, and I know Miriam's going to get me on this later on, I haven't picked up when Miriam says that Porsha was a part of it. I don't see Porsha. I always took it as Porsha wasn't that bright to get it. And I really do think that Phaedra used Porsha.
And speaking of Miriam, hi Miriam. The raw and hard truth. Never know what her name is going to be.
I don't know if she's talking about some words or she's talking about Bolo, the raw hard truth.
Everything. I just realized that I can't run for office.
Look, none of us can. None of us can. But if the Orange Cheeto, but wait a second, if the Orange Cheeto can, we can. Miriam, what is your response to Danielle?
First of all, I'm going to start boring. I agree with everything she said and with her hope for Kenya to use her mind. But clearly she's wearing...
Can I get that in writing, please? Can I please get that in writing? Can I get it in writing to agree with me? I just need that in writing.
I'm coming, but we disagree on other things. And first, when you guys said that you want to hear Mark's side of the story, Mark on that carousel ride, he didn't look like he was held hostage.
Ooh.
So I think his side of the story, he's just proving what I've been saying. He is a master manipulator and he is taking advantage of this gorgeous woman fully in love with him. It's one-on-one playbook. I hope I'm wrong because I really wish her happiness. And I feel like karma is playing itself for Kenya. She really doesn't even need to go after them. All the masks are fallen, no pun intended. And for me, Porsha, she plays dumb. She's no dumb. She realized at the spot that someone needed to be chopped. So this is when she all of a sudden decides to ask Phaedra, didn't you tell me that? Why didn't she mention that Phaedra told her before? Yeah. I just don't understand that. So I feel like she was as guilty as Phaedra. Phaedra did not manipulate Porsha. It was very calculated and she knows what she's doing. Porsha is the best friend of Porsha. Period. Oh. If you guys,
Kandi did say. Kandi said in the speak on it, she also was very surprised that Porsha would act as if why she would even bring that up, exactly. And why she would even believe that Kandi would do something like that. So she also, I think, without saying it, she thought that Porsha was just as guilty as Phaedra.
Yeah, because this is the thing. Porsha, she she goes hard for her friends. What has she seen ill from Kenya towards her to make her do this? Of course, they knew that it was a power struggle for stardom. I think that there's a lot to do with it. If you look at her Mother's Day post and you contrast it with the Mother's Day post from Kenya, you see Kenya glamorous on the cover of a magazine. Porsha is saying that she is the one who takes the place of all and no one takes her place. With her picture on full glam. Where is little PJ in that picture? So
we're going to talk about Mother's Day because I know you guys that are in the chat, you want to know what we think about Porsha and cheating allegations. Okay. Before we get there, I just want to give a shout out to my boy Up and Adam because this tea, we've been talking about who's coming back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta for another season. And what we're hearing now, one One minute we heard definitely LaToya wasn't coming back. The next minute that we heard everyone was coming back. But I just want to clarify something. Right now we're hearing LaToya, who is a friend of this past season, isn't coming back. The other thing is that we're not sure if either Kenya or Porsha will be coming back next season. But hear me out. Look, hear me out. One of the things that I discussed with FemTarot, yes, I'm using FemTarot as an example and a source, is that Bravo, and we've been talking about Bravo making changes, Bravo possibly allegedly shifting gears in regards to the contracts that they're giving. So everyone received the contract, but people were on the fence because of what's in the contract, allegedly. So this will be the deciding factor on who wants to come back based on their contracts, based on how much they're going to get paid. You know, we talked about people getting, pay cuts this next season. So now we're hearing a possible housewife. Look, I'm not going to hold out with you guys. A possible housewife. They're thinking either Kenya or Porsha. And we already heard, Kenya was on a chopping block a couple of weeks ago. We've heard that Porsha, she removed her RHOA from her bio. So we're hearing mixed things about both of them coming back. And I think it's not necessarily Bravo not wanting them to come back, but it's the logistics of those contracts that Bravo, and this is just me speculating. This is not fact. This is me speculating based on what we're hearing and everything that we've heard over the last couple of months. So I believe they all were offered contracts. However, I believe what's in those contracts in regards to pay, in regards to branding, what they can do outside, on their own, and how much Bravo will get in regards to that, I think that is going to be the deal breaker for some of them. But one of the consistent things that we're hearing, though, is that LaToya is not going to come back as a friend of. Danielle, what do you want to say?
I want to piggyback on what you just said that I learned a few weeks ago. I have a buddy out in LA in this whole entertainment world, and he calls and he's like, "Who is Porsha?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "She just signed some big contract with one of the major, what are they called?
Like talent agencies
out in LA." And he was like, "She's the first reality star that they've ever signed."
Yeah.
So that was around the time where she removed the RHOA from her profile. So I wonder if that has anything to do with the rumors that we're hearing. And I only say that because this guy doesn't pay reality TV any attention whatsoever. So for him to have heard that, like, he's very familiar with the agency, but for him to have heard that and was like, well, who is this woman that's made this breakthrough in Hollywood with this agency? And that's not what they normally go for.
Yeah.
He called, he was like, "I knew you're crazy behind with no."
Well, you know what? That's why a lot of people were speculating if Porsha was going to come back for another season because of those business moves that she was making. And yes, and I think one of the reasons why they signed her is because this particular company, they were very typical in regards to the actors and performance that they used to represent. But they've made I've done some research myself. They've done some changes over the years, more going into the gaming world. But now I see that they're also going into the reality world. And that's probably why people are speculating that Porsha won't be coming back. But this is why I say it's worth listening to the group reading that FemTarot did, just because it makes so much sense in what she was speculating. Go ahead, Miriam.
I am no FemTarot by any means, but I will make
You're not?
prediction. But I will make a prediction. Yeah, I'm not fabulous. I have an accent, but not her fabulous accent. So I lose there. There's no competition. My prediction is it won't be sustainable. It won't.
Wow.
Empires like Porsha and Nini's, they rise and fall. We are seeing the same thing. Did you guys notice on the reunion when Andy was like, "Forgive me, Porsha, forgive me, before," like he was kind of asking her permission to speak, like to assume that she has done something. And then she's bossing the reunion around, telling Marlo, "No, there is no question for you. No, there's no question for you." Like, okay, she got this this deal. I hope she's smarter than Nini. I don't see longevity for that, because let me tell you something. What happened with Porsha is opportunity plus luck. And she was smart to play the field as the dumb, funny freak with Phaedra, but
damn.
holy in the streets, which is not happening. And
She wasn't
honestly,
holy in those bolo streets, but okay.
exactly, she's no
Allegedly.
holy. Today I made like it came to my mind this analogy. Porsha is to BLM movement what Pastor Jamal is for his church.
I'm going to move on. I want to ask Shantae. Shantae, thoughts on all of what we've been talking about. Kandi, speak on it. The possible firing. Well, not firing. I don't want to call it firing because I honestly believe it's these women's choices based off the contracts that they've received. What are your thoughts?
Okay, well, first of all, praise the Lord, Sam.
What? Wait, what?
Did she say praise the Lord? What did you praise the Lord?
She's
I'm just being funny. I'm just being funny.
I was like, anoint thy tongue?
Yeah.
Let's hold hands. Air hands. Air hands. Come on, pray. Air hands.
But no. Going about what y'all are saying about Kenya and Mark, maybe they're not necessarily getting back together, but maybe they've just decided to have a really amicable friendship and co-parenting relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly.
I don't believe that, but okay.
Neither do I. Neither do I.
I think
She
that
looked
might
very
be
happy.
a possibility.
Shantae, she looked very happy. That didn't look like a co-parenting situation. She looked
She does look happy. And I'm glad she's happy. She needs to just kind of focus on herself. So if she decides to leave again, I don't think that's a bad idea, because remember, she left before.
Yes. Yes.
Just to kind of focus on her life. So it's not exactly a bad idea if she decided to leave again.
I can see her leave it if Mark tells her to.
Ooh, interesting.
And what if she comes on Mark's new reality show that will be based out here in New York? Kenya, we can be besties. No, never mind.
She wouldn't feed you right. She doesn't know how to properly plan and a host.
No, I think if she gets along really well with Kandi, she would probably get along really well with me. Never mind. We can be besties, Kenya, if you move to New York. Shawty, what do you think about the possible LaToya forever not coming back?
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna miss her.
Oh.
I'm not. Ain't nobody gonna miss that girl.
Oh my gosh. All right. We're going to talk a little bit more about Porsha in just a second, but I want to get a couple more callers on. Kimberly, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. What are your thoughts on all of this conversation that we're having in regards to possible housewives not coming back, a friend of that's not coming back, or can you speak on it?
Kandi speak on it. I think she shouldn't have said it was a part 2 with Marlo. I think she only did a part 2 because of when Porsha Karen Williams was doing all that I'm so scared of you stuff. I think that's why they had to have it on the second part, because that wasn't on the reunion, which makes me wonder about the editing, because if they did the speak on it and they thought that was going to be in part 2, what happened with all that time from the time Marlo left the stage until it went off? It wasn't that much time. So how did they not know that wouldn't have been in part 3? That makes the editing just so crazy. Then I seen a video online where Ralph is sitting behind Drew and Candy's talking, and then Ralph disappears and Candy's talking, and then Ralph is back. And then somebody else had a video where Shamia's sitting out at the start of part 1 where Cynthia's talking about her wedding, and then Shamia wasn't even there. I don't know how they did this editing, but it was just really sad.
The editing is horrible.
And with Kenya and Mark, I don't know why people think it's so hard to understand. I'm sure everybody in their life has a friend or a sister or a mother or a cousin who's with a man who has a lot of issues, and he keeps coming back to her and she keeps going back to him, and they keep breaking up and they keep getting back together, and everybody wonders, what the hell does she see in him? But there's something that's holding her there. And when they're together, they can look so happy and you think, oh, this is so great. And then 2 days later, she's crying her eyes out because he's a piece of crap. That happens so much. I don't know why it's such a big shock. I just don't get it. I don't get how people look at Porsha and Dennis as, oh, this is so great. He really loves her. He does the same shit. Him and Mark could be buddies. They do the same thing. They do the same thing. But Dennis takes notes because he leaves names on himself. But they do the exact same thing. I don't see how anybody says one's different from the other. They do the same thing. And just because Dennis wasn't an out and out ass to Porsha like Mark was on TV, he still was disrespectful and rude. You're cheating on this woman while she's pregnant, got her in therapy. He's just as bad. And it's worse because people are championing, oh, she should be with Dennis. That's more dangerous than people actually telling Kenya to stay away from Mark. Like, it's crazy. I just don't understand it. And as far as Porsha signing with the talent, I'm going to agree with Miriam. I don't believe she has any talent. I mean, I won't say that because she got where she is. She had to have something. So I'll give her that. But I'm not checking for her for no movies. I don't want to see her doing anything. And I don't think nobody else does. She has a lot of fans on Instagram. That doesn't mean people are going to go to the theater to watch her. That doesn't mean they're going to watch her on Netflix. It doesn't mean they're going to watch her on anything. I mean, really, what can she do?
Oh, damn. Well, someone in the comments says that she can lie really well. Y'all are terrible.
I mean, that's true. I mean, no, it's not. She doesn't even lie very well because her lies are so fake. It's just that most of her fans have that same symptom that Donald Trump fans have, that they don't understand when she's lying right in front of you. When she said that stuff about Marlo, oh, I'm so frightened. If she was white, everybody in here would be butting her head. But because she's Porsha, she's so slow, she don't understand things. Everybody lets that go. You understand that. When Kenya said she called me a prostitute twice, I read that somewhere. I Googled it. I didn't see it nowhere. Where you read it at? Nowhere. You just made it up. Stop lying. Like, it's so crazy. I just don't understand her. And then as far as them coming back, I believe they'll come back. I think they'll work out something and come back. And I'd rather see LaToya back than Drew. Because even LaToya being crazy, it seemed more real than Drew. Drew is just too much. I can't deal with her.
Kimberly, we always appreciate your comments. I just want to read this comment. Najay says, Najay says, the same people cussing Kenya out are the same ones going through the same thing. Ooh. Yep. Miriam, I see you have a lot to say, but let's keep it short because we have quite a few callers that are waiting to come on. You're muted.
Okay.
There you go. There you go.
Okay. So Kimberly, she just touched on the reason why I made that analogy. Because we know all the extracurricular activities of Pastor Holy Whore. So he is not what he's supposed to be to his church, but he pretends to be. The same thing is Porsha. Why? Because of the way she came guns blazing and stereotyping Marlo. That was the lowest. It was even lower than calling or as low as calling accusing Kandi of trying to drug her. Because isn't she the one who says, accept your past, accept your past? And then she says, be better, wish better for people, Kenya. How about you, Porsha? The BLM movement, the core of it is like all the systemic racism, and how so many people, because they fall between the cracks, they cannot clean their criminal records. And whatever she did, I don't know what crimes Marlo did. I am not here to defend her, but I believe she's not committing them anymore, and she paid their time. So why will I be here pretending to empower Black women, and I'm going to chastise one that turned her life around? I loved Marlo when she said, I didn't erase my past with $10,000. I could have cleaned it up, but my past will keep me straight, and that's my past and will keep my future bright. So you know what? I'm sick and tired of Porsha, like, preaching something that she is guilty of. Guess what? She doesn't have a man. She needs to close her life to marry man.
Okay, all right, Miriam.
Whoa.
Hold on. St. J, thoughts on, first of all, Kandi speak on it, about the possible letting go, I'm not going to call it firings, of Kenya or Porsha and LaToya. And we're going to get into some other Porsha news.
Okay, so the reason why I don't think Kenya or Porsha should go probably has to do with the other Porsha news. But because of that, I think that they both should stay. Toya, I like Toya, but I also feel like of the young girls they brought on the show, Toya was the one that was like, she came off so young in comparison to the ladies. It didn't connect for me.
Good point.
But I will say, to that point, when Porsha came on the show, she also was on the show fairly young late 20s, early 30s, and was awkward in place of the girls as well. So I think that Toya brought a lot to the show, and I think that they should continue with her, but I also think they have to make room for if they're bringing someone back or someone new. But also Toya, she just started up on Bravo, so she has one of those deals.
Oh, you mean like the alleged only $1,000 an episode deal?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If she's willing to come back and work for that, hello, why get rid of her? Kenya and Mark, they're never going to be done as long as Kenya still wants to be with him, and he knows she still wants to be with him. I think that, but I also feel like as long as Kenya's on the show, it's not going to work. But I don't think she should leave the show for him again. It doesn't make sense. She took a pay cut. It's not even like at this point. Then he's also like not showing Brooklyn, so he's messing up your job. Like I wouldn't even be able to stomach him, so I don't know how she's doing it.
Maybe she's trying to play nice that way that she will be able to show Brooklyn next season, or maybe she'll be the star of the show on his new reality show.
Why would she leave Real Housewives of Atlanta to go potentially do something if Mark's show gets picked up about his restaurant, or is it whatever it is that he's doing?
Well, but maybe they're trying to shop it to Bravo. Maybe Bravo is offering them this sort of spinoff.
I'm
speculating right now.
Yeah, but listen. So here's the thing. Mark has shown his behind to the Bravo execs multiple times in numerous different ways. Season 10, when he refused to film until the last party. And when Kenny and Andy had the exchange, and Andy was like, well, Mark told my colleagues he doesn't like how the show portrays Black women. Then Mark came on the show, that made a behind out of himself. He doesn't show Brooklyn. I don't think Bravo wants to fool with that hot and cold kooky mess.
But you know what? We have to clarify. Bravo is not the production company. Those are two different entities. So his beef could be with the production company and not necessarily with Bravo. Bravo is about making a check. And they know with Kenya, they make a good check. She makes good stories. She brings in viewers.
I agree with that, Kempire. I really do. But I also think, like, it's still, he's showed that how annoying he could be. Like, it's just, it's kind of like a reputation that just follows. Like, yeah. Crap, and there was one more topic you guys had, and I've been driving home ready for this. Oh gosh, what was the other topic?
Well, keep thinking about it, because I want to bring in this news story, because guys, here on the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, we do not like to waste time about getting to the tea. We've already given you a lot so far, but we have to talk a little bit about Porsha Williams and this unfollowing from FALYNN. Remember FALYNN Gobadia? She really wasn't officially a friend of, but she was on the show, and she did have some moments, especially the moment of running through her own kitchen with the one snake falling out her head, and the beef between her and LaToya. Well, not only did FALYNN unfollow Porsha on Instagram, because that's always the big, oh my God, there's beef. I unfollow people all the time. There's no beef. I just don't want to see your posts. Shady. But not only that, the Mother's Day post that she did on Instagram yesterday was interesting, because a lot of people are speculating, not just, okay, let me just show you the pictures. So this is, let me move over. Wait, over here. Okay. So this is Porsha, Simon Gobadia in all the black, and her baby's father, ex-fiance, ex-boyfriend, Dennis, the hot dog king. As you can see, it looks like her and Dennis are at least in a good place, but they're friends. She's got her hand in a very personal area. Like that, it's not like it's on his shoulder. It's not like it's like on his chest. It's like on his heart. Like, I got your heart. And everyone is speculating, is something going on between these two. You may recall the first time we were even introduced to FALYNN was Porsha and Tanya going to FALYNN's home, the mansion, the kingdom, where I thought he was a creep because he was sort of just overlooking the ladies jumping in and out the pool. That was just my first impression. And we hear that Porsha met FALYNN and Simon through Dennis. Dennis was friends with Simon. But this is just a very interesting picture because, first of all, people are speculating her relationship now with Simon. People are speculating that ring on her finger. And also people are speculating she looked a little pregnant here. But I didn't think anything of it. Like I like to speculate with the best of them. Until I read this comment from Work Win Celebrate, which is AKA Dennis. And Dennis says, "Congrats, P. Cheers to your next chapter. Happy Mother's Day," which could mean a whole variety of things. But also, look, the hand in the second picture has not moved from the caressing of the man's personal heart area.
Put that picture back up. Let's point something else out.
Oh.
Because I just pulled it up on my phone while we're talking about this and it exploded it. So let's look at Simon's arm. And not to make anything out of this. Not like guys don't hold you by the back, put their arm around your back when you're taking a picture to kind of bring it in.
Not your friend's ex-girlfriend, though.
Oh, yes. So that's what I'm trying to get to.
Mm-hmm.
What we know of this picture and why we're speculating is the fact that this is kind of an intimate pose. Normal couples do stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
This is not how you hold your girlfriend's man.
Look, I barely hold a friend or a lover like that.
I mean, we hold our lovers like that. If that's my man, yeah, I'm going to have my hand on your chest.
Yeah.
Because we're taking a picture and you're going to have your arm around my waist and you're going to bring me in towards you. That's what you do with your lover.
It's such an interesting spot where she has it. Like her hand is like, it's not even just like on his chest or his shoulder. It's like right in the heart. Like, this is my baby.
It's an intimate pose. Yes. It's embracing. It's how you embrace your lover. It's how you hold your man when you're taking a picture with him.
Are we just going off the wall with the speculation? Are we going off the wall with this? No, wait, go ahead, St. J.
No, we're not. No, we're not. Okay. She low down and dirty. Close your legs to married men. That man is not divorced.
Well, what we're hearing, the divorce is coming very soon. We're hearing that he filed for divorce and then pulled it back out back in January. So this has been unfolding for a while. Miriam, what close your legs to you know what? Miriam, what do you take in regards to, you know what, Mary, hold your thought, because I want to be fair. Kayla, I'm so sorry. What are your thoughts on these pictures? Kayla? All right, I'm gonna have to remove you, Kayla. Let me bring up Florence. What are your thoughts on these pictures?
Hey, hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Well, I am agreeing with Danielle. If you guys remember a few weeks ago when we were live, I said it that people have seen Porsha and FALYNN husband, which is Simon, because I have a cousin there in Atlanta who we all African, so we know, what's going on. So she told me, she was like, hey, guess who we saw? I was like, who? And that's why I wrote, last few weeks ago that someone saw Porsha. And apart from that, a blogger even said the same thing. But people were trolling like, oh, he's lying. Porsha doesn't have anything. But for me, these pictures, they speak 1,000 words. I feel it is what it is. Like Porsha wouldn't, because even the first day she went to FALYNN's house, the way she was looking, I mean, people need to, when you're watching something, you need to really pay close attention.
You're
and
right,
lot of Atlanta fans doesn't. And when I go on the comments, I was like,
okay. But I saw all of that. And I told my sister, I'm like, this girl will probably snatch this guy, the way Porsha was looking and doing things. Even when Kenya was like, no, we're not going to use falling jets. We're going to, the way she was, acting and all that, there's nothing that will go past Porsha. Porsha is all about money. Like she does, like, look at the way she was telling her mom how she got pregnant, like Dennis in the first night. Oh, you have money, you don't have any kids. Like, what kind of a decent woman? A woman who has integrity, What are you, you're a woman with discipline. What are your morals? Saying on national TV, oh, this is how, that's why I opened my legs. I was like, oh, pregnant me. That was very tacky.
But let me ask you a question. We're forgetting an important element here. This is Dennis's one of Dennis's friends. Dennis introduced Porsha to this man. Is he okay with this? Apparently, based on this picture.
I mean, well, that will tell you when Porsha met Dennis was in a nightclub. And the first day they met, she slept with Dennis. I have several brothers, and they always tell me when a man approaches the woman, the way the woman acts for the very first time, they will know is she's going to be my wife or not. And I said this from the get-go that Dennis was never going to marry Porsha. Never, ever. He was trying to get a fame. Nobody knew about the hot dog. And it was all played out. Dennis was looking for fame, to be out there. And Porsha was looking for this storyline. Porsha got pregnant because Kenya got pregnant. Dennis was looking. You see? So for me, I just feel like it is true because I heard that Simon allegedly is taking Porsha to Nigeria.
Oh God.
Yeah. She's going to Nigeria. Porsha, Simon is rich. Yes. Simon, they are very rich.
And we hear that Simon had a prenup with FALYNN, and they just literally figured out their settlement situation. That's why the divorce is pending very soon.
Yes. Simon is rich, and the whole family, the sister, they deal with oil. They're filthy rich.
Wow.
And this is why Porsha is really into that, like, okay, this is a big Simon is richer than Dennis. I can like 10 times, 20 times. Yes, I'm telling you, the Ogubadias, they are very
But is that a bad thing?
Okay.
You said what?
I said, is that a bad thing? I guess I'm thinking, is it wrong for this Black woman to pursue a rich man? Because white women do it all the time and no one ever says
he's married. Yes.
It's not, but it's just, what are our morals? Because her and FALYNN, I'm not saying they're friends, but I mean, they're in the same, like her, entourage. They've worked together. Even FALYNN was like, oh, I like Porsha. Have not built a relationship with her yet, but she's cool. I like her. We've hung out many times. I mean, why would you do that? With as a woman who has a discipline. Like, no woman would do that. I mean, money's not everything. I'm telling you.
It is.
Wait, I just want to say something. Someone in my TikTok chat says that Simon and Porsha has a new business venture together.
Oh, what's the venture?
No.
Okay, let me know the venture.
Fans, they got.
Why did
you know what?
Okay.
All right, guys. All right. Miriam, go ahead.
First, a woman marrying up, I don't think it's wrong. What is wrong is when he's married. What is more wrong is when you preach and you talk on people, attacking them and accusing them. If I had the tools, can you imagine if we could swap Kenya to be posing that picture with Simon in the same pose? What would they have done to her? What they've talked about her just because if she says he is cute, he is sexy, and then she can't even pay a compliment to the man. Meanwhile, Porsha, in her own words, and she was telling her mother and her sister when she knew the size of Dennis' bank account, she was like doing that, right? And she must have sized it up, sized his bank account again. I could not ever imagine that I would think lower of Porsha, even if that picture is innocent. Just the mere fact that she wouldn't give the grace, the same grace of it's okay to take that such a picture for others, aka Kenya, okay? She can shame people on their body, but nobody can shame her. She can attack them because of her past, but when the people bring her past, she has a problem with it. Porsha, she had luck and opportunity. This is what she had. This is why she's funny. I'm not gonna take her comedy away from her, but she doesn't have talent. She doesn't. You think she's the one there
All right.
overlooking the
All right. All right. All right. I want to take a couple of callers.
Woo child.
Calm down, people. Innocence, manners. How are you there? Innocent manners. All right, got to take you out. Shantae, thoughts? Shantae? Oh, got to take you out. Jess, thoughts on this Porsha situation? Jess? There we go. Jess? Yes, now I can. Thoughts on this Porsha situation or anything that we've talked about tonight? Yes. Can you hear me? All right, gotta take you out. The sound's not together. Gotta take you out. T. Maria, how are you?
I'm good.
What are your thoughts on this whole Porsche situation?
Oh
People are
my God,
speculating.
it is so messy. I don't understand what she's thinking, honestly, because she was the one who brought Fallon on the show, and I was wondering why isn't she close to Fallon as like Shamia? But now she has been messing around with Fallon's husband. This is so classless. She's probably going to leave the show because she won't be able to deal with the backlash. They once said that she was dealing with Apollo. So this is just classless.
Wow.
And I feel that she deliberately did these things because, well, if she was able to do it Bolo, then she's with a fake Chanel, she's going to do it to a rich man.
You know what?
For money.
I want to read this comment. Else Guy says this: Porsha announced a new love on Dish Nation. Look, this could all be, honestly, her announcing a new love could be a new business. This whole picture with Simon Gobadia could be a new business. Like, it could be all of that. I'm not sure, but it is just a very interesting picture to post on Mother's Day with your baby's father right on one side of you. A new, possibly, engagement ring. I don't know. Do women normally wear a ring like that on that ring finger?
No.
Oh,
no.
And a fresh manicure?
No.
Oh.
And if you read the comments, someone said in the comments they went back to previous pictures. That's totally a new ring. It's not the same.
Yes, it's not. Well, even the way that she's hugged up on Simon versus poor Dennis over here, it definitely wasn't his ring. I just want to say thank you to This Cat Rocks for this super chat. Someone who is your friend is losing her husband, and on Mother's Day you post this picture. Porsha Pinocchio Williams is not a friend to anyone. And then there's that part, because even if this is your new business venture, just out of respect. You know what I mean?
You guys forget, she said that her and Fallon are friends because their men were friends. So that's technically not her friend. Because
I know, but just the appearance. Wait. But just for the appearance of things. First of all, even if she wasn't your friend, this woman is going through a divorce. You don't know what she's going through. Even if the allegations are true that she allegedly cheated on Simon, whatever it may be, just because you're a public figure and you already know what people are going to speculate, don't you just like, you know what? I don't want to do that smoke. I'm not going to I'm not going to be all flirty in a picture. Even if they were going to post a picture celebrating whatever new business venture, you don't have to be hugged up on your business partner.
Was it tacky? Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
All I'm saying is,
I want that in writing.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. Was it tacky? Absolutely. All I'm saying is, when you're in a situation where you meet another woman because of your man, you can trust and believe that as soon as you leave and your man brings in another woman, that girl is going to be friends with that new woman that your man now has on his arm. It's no different. I've been in that situation.
Oh.
I'm honest about it. I tell Big Daddy all the time, hey, if you and I break up, your friends aren't my friends. They were your friends before I got here. And whoever you bring in your arm once I leave, that's who they're going to coddle to. Sorry. And I can't be upset about that because they weren't originally my friends. His best friend, woman, and I are close. We're cool. But I know for a fact that as soon as he and I break up and he brings in someone else, she's going to be on to the next one like he is. And we can't about that.
I hope she hears this. Let me just I want to take a couple calls. I'm going to drop some of you guys. I'll bring you back up. I'm just going to drop some of you just because I want to get some callers that want to share their thoughts as well. Hold on. Hey, Keisha.
Hey.
Shantae. Oh, I just removed Shantae instead of adding Shantae. Shantae, what's going on?
Hey, I'm still here.
Okay. I just want to hold on. All right. Keisha, what are your thoughts on this situation?
Okay, well, how we don't know that Dennis probably be plotting with Porsha to get some of this man's money because Dennis has a history of shady business practices. If you go back on YouTube or if you Google it, you'll see that he had some hair business going on with Toya Wright, Lil Wayne's baby mother. And she had to give up that business and everything. So we don't know that because he's too friendly. If they have something going on, he's a little bit too okay with it. And a typical man is not going to be okay with that.
Ooh,
so I don't know. I'm just looking at this.
All kinds of tea, Keisha. Shantae, thoughts?
I thought the exact same thing because the picture, it could be somewhat innocent. Like it could be mid pose. It's a still photo. So
There's
we really
two
don't
shots.
know.
Hold on.
I said
there are two shots. No. Hold that thought. This is the first shot.
Okay.
You see where the hand is. Here's another shot.
Right.
Hand still in the same position.
But in front of Dennis, though.
But I'm thinking what Keisha said. Now it's a plot.
That's really what I'm thinking. Like I said, those two little poses don't really say too much. But then again, this is Porsha we're talking about, and you remember that because Portia's. Well, she mentioned it. Remember how somebody was saying, well, when I met Dennis and this, that, and the other. And it's like Porsha seems to be like a look before you leap type of opportunist when it comes to these types of things. Like like the way her mother is, her mother just has an air of somebody, not so much that maybe pimped Porsha out, but she's all about Porsha getting the bag for the family. Like that's how she comes off to me.
Right.
Because you remember how Cordell described her all comfortable in his house, laying on his bed eating a large pepperoni pizza. He snitched on her down to the toppings of the pizza. So her mom is very comfortable in what seems to be Portia's bag. So, it is
100.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, damn.
That's where her mother is.
All right, ladies, thank you. I would stay on the line. I just want to, because we have a lot of people calling in right now. Just stay on the line. I just want to hear Kimberly. I'm going to bring you up because I know you have thoughts. Hold on, Pretty. I know you have thoughts. Okay. All right. I'm going to start with Pretty. Pretty, how are you?
How you doing today, darling?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
Everybody's doing today. Yes, honey. I'm going to say this right here. Child, I believe y'all reading too much into this. I really do.
Wait, into this?
I really do, because, he's also, I have heard allegedly, you put in parentheses, you got to say it, like Wendy Williams said, allegedly, Simon, they said Simon got business practices going on too. Crooked business practices going on too. Allegedly, he's not a good businessman neither. So, hey now, I think we just reading too much into this. I'm really sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
You don't wait. So pretty. You don't think that Portia's new man is Simon Gobadia, that she stole from her friend FALYNN, and she's now engaged, and now she is welcomed into the kingdom?
I don't believe that. No. Give me somebody else. I don't believe that. I mean, that's just me. I just don't believe it. I mean, I just don't believe the way her and FALYNN was getting along on the show, and now this coming up. I don't believe, because to me, Simon's a creep. Did you hear him the way he did that interview about FALYNN?
Yes, I did.
You know about that chick. It seems like he's so weird. He creepy. And I'm pretty sure, you know, like you said, Porsha, she really got, I'm going to tell you, somebody said she wanted the baby because King wanted the baby. No, don't you remember the season before she even got into Dennis? She was trying to give us some other man to have a baby. So she's been wanting to have a baby for the longest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just don't believe, I mean, to me, we read too much into, and about that cans and stuff situation. I really do. I mean, how do we not know Phaedra was not lying? Because Phaedra probably knows something that we do not know.
Well, you know what, pretty. I'm gonna have to end it right there because there will not be any Kandi slander. Poor Kandi is still triggered by this.
Yes.
Well, that was she say. But she done made money off of it though. She'll put shows on the wall.
Look, that's what us Tauruses do. We make a coin. Okay, stay on the line. Stay on the line. Karen Nicole, how are you? Welcome to the channel.
Hi, welcome.
What are your thoughts on anything that we've been talking about? We've been talking about potential firings at the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We talked about Kandi Speak on it, and now we're talking about this picture of Porsha on IG with FALYNN's soon-to-be ex.
Well, on the picture with Porsha, I think Porsha, as much as people say Porsha is dumb, she really isn't. Porsha is very calculated. She knows, one, good TV, and she knows how to get a lot of ratings and how to get people talking. So I think her situation with Simon, I do believe it's a legit relationship, because from the body language, there's no way in hell that I would take a picture with my friend, even if she's not my friend. There's girl code. As much as she was trying to say slut shaming, Kenya was slut shaming her, Marlo was slut shaming her. She's essentially doing the same thing by stealing people's men. So I think she's stealing people's men. And at the end of the day, Porsha is very calculated. Porsha wants a come up. The marriage to Cordell, she knew the man was not into her. She married him because he was in the NFL and he had money. Dennis, I don't think she loved Dennis at all. The fact that Dennis was a businessman and he has money was the reason she had PJ with Dennis. Now Simon, she's been to his house. He has a private jet. He's a level up. All right. He's a level up. So Porsha is just like her mother. Porsha is just like her mother.
What is going on with y'all?
You can tell her mother doesn't marry for love. Her mother marries for men, and she has groomed Porsha, her daughter, to be exactly like her. Porsha doesn't know what love is. I don't think she's ever experienced real love in her life. All she's experienced for love is this man has to buy me stuff, which is why Dennis, in order for him to get Porsha back, had to buy her a designer bag every week. Dennis isn't going to her saying, baby, I love you. You're the woman of my life. No, Dennis knows how Porsha is, and it's all about money. It's all about bags, and that's what he did for her. And that still isn't enough for Porsha. Porsha really wanted the baby, which is why she had PJ. The only person she loves, Porsha, is herself and PJ. That's it. She don't care about none of these men. Trust me, in 2 weeks, she's going to be on the next relationship. In 2 years, there's going to be another man. Portia's not loyal. She don't have no real friends either. Who is Portia's friend?
Oh.
1 minute
Shamila.
Yeah,
well, Shamila is a very loyal friend
to
Shamila is a very loyal friend to Porsha. I don't know if it's in reverse, but look, it is what it is. Karen, thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you. I enjoyed the show. I love it.
Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to give you a minute, Miriam. A minute. Don't let me pull out a timer.
Oh my God.
We have
Why
a
are you
lot of
treating me
callers.
like that?
No,
I
because we have a
love you,
lot of calls. I'm
Campy.
trying to be
You're being
fair.
shady. You're being shady to me.
Look, your minutes running. You're
Oh my
losing
God, my minute is running. Listen, like she is a self-proclaimed queen of Thoughtland. Believe them when they tell you. She's not even a true vegan. She pretends to be vegan whenever she wants. And when she doesn't want, she gets it, she asks for it raw and hard. And I don't know if you want to talk about Kandi, why she told Marlo. I really believe the explanation that Kandi gave, because she
Well, we
didn't
talked
know
about that yesterday, and I talked about it at the top of the show. That pretty much is basically what we thought. She thought they were friends.
they were friends.
Still at that point.
Yeah.
So it made sense why she would
And one
talk
more
about.
thing.
She was having girl talk off camera.
Yeah, and why does she owe a Porsha loyalty? Why?
Mm.
She doesn't owe her anything. Porsha owes Kandi a fruit basket, because if Kandi, she stood her ground, Porsha wouldn't be on the show either. But she had the softest spot for that girl. She was the only one there packing her boxes when she got kicked out of Cordell's home. This is very telling. Believe people who they are when they show you. She has shown us who she is time and time and time again. We saw her crocodile tears when she made the amends with Nene. Yeah, she wasn't even crying. Like, that was so cringy to watch. And now, even if I'm going to say that I don't know what happened between them, but even if this picture is innocent, even she wouldn't give the same grace to Kenya to take that same picture. She wouldn't. She would have called Kenya an opportunist, breaking the girl code. Oh, we know FALYNN and they're getting divorced, and you take a picture like that with her husband, with your hand on his heart, and clearly she looked pregnant. She did, and whatever post she posted.
I mean, that's the part we're not really talking about.
Yes.
I mean, it could have been just a very flowy dress, but you think that she might be pregnant?
Oh yeah, it was like her.
Who's the daddy though?
Because she likes ham when she's pregnant. I think she's eating ham again. And no, she said, come on, like, don't laugh. I'm not being shady. She said it on the show.
I know.
She said it. And I'm just throwing back at her everything she said. She looked very pregnant. She's pregnant by someone, either Simon or Dennis. And I predict like an episode with Maury for the paternity.
All right, Kimberly, what are your thoughts quickly, please? Because I want to round this out.
Okay, well, my first thought is on what I think it was Pretty Girl, I'm not sure, said, this is why Porsha Karen Williams is so dangerous, because spreading that rumor about Kandi, people are still to this day questioning whether it's true. That is so wrong, and it's something that a woman who claims she's an activist should not be saying things like that. What she said about Marlo last night was just so crazy, and the worst thing about it is she's the only violent one on that stage. Now, if Kenya every reunion said, I don't want her near me, I don't want her on the stage with me, I'm afraid of her, I need security, people will want to have Kenya's head. But Porsha gets a pass. And Portia's getting a pass now. I don't know if she slept with the girl's husband. I'm not going to say she did because I don't know. But that picture is all kinds of wrong. You don't put your hands on somebody's man like that. That's just all kinds of wrong. And if she's not sleeping with him, what is wrong with Dennis that he's okay with his baby mother? She got her knee towards him. She got her hand on him. It's just really weird. Like, it's just really weird. And it's just so wrong. And then you claim FALYNN's your friend. Why are you touching her husband like that? If FALYNN did that with Dennis, she would have a heart attack. So you know it's not right. That's just all the way wrong. Period. You shouldn't take a picture of somebody's man like that. It's all the way wrong.
Oof.
And
Kimberly, thank you for calling in and always sharing your unfiltered thoughts. We appreciate it.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Agnes, what are your thoughts on this whole situation?
Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right.
Sorry, Agnes. I just accidentally. There you go. Go ahead, Agnes.
Can you hear me now? No?
Yes.
Good. I am Team 12, but I don't dislike Porsha.
I love her. She's funny. She seems to be like a girl that can like you can have a good time with. But in this situation, she makes it harder for people to even defend her. That's what envy and jealousy brings to. She goes to the girl, she sees the house, she sees the cars, the money, and all. Even if they were not friends, let's say, even if she wasn't friend with FALYNN, just for the mere factor that she introduced FALYNN to the group as quote unquote her friend, even if she wasn't her friend. Okay, let's remove that situation. Just for the fact that FALYNN was also part of the cast, that you shouldn't do such. Like, I mean, I'm so sorry, but this was wrong. This is wrong. Oh, where are your morals? And I feel like Dennis is probably okay with it because Porsha might be pregnant. Allegedly, I don't know. But I saw a video on Twitter where she's dancing with the guy, sorry, FALYNN's husband. She's dancing with him, so sexy. You feel like they're probably in a they're probably dating, but you can see in her face that she doesn't feel the guy. She's probably there maybe because of the money. I'm so disappointed in Porsha. She's such a beautiful girl. She could have got like a husband or a guy just for her. And the work that she's doing, here you are doing social justice, and you are putting another woman down. I mean, if someone that I know, even if she's not my friend, going through hard time, divorcing, I'm not the one who's gonna mess up with quote unquote soon to be ex-husband. Wait at least for the divorce to be, pronounced. Let for the girl at least to divorce, and then now you can take up her man. I feel like this is just wrong, all of it. Wrong, 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 wrong. But I love your show. I love Team 12. I love everybody.
I'm so
And like,
sorry, Kempire. You're gonna want to know this. Porsha just announced that they are in a relationship.
Oh.
wow.
Wait, all right. Like, we got breaking news. Hold on. Wait, she announced it on her Instagram?
Yes.
Of course, because that's where everyone makes makes announcements. Hold on, y'all.
Okay.
We have breaking news. This is why I said you. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no, y'all. Hold on. Oh, Lord mercy.
Wow.
St. J, thank you so much for the breaking news. I saw
No
someone's
problem.
comment. All right. Oh, damn. So this changes all of our speculations. Okay. I'm going to share the screen. I need everyone to mute your mics. I'm sorry. I need to mute you because I'm going to read. I'm going to read every single detail. All right. Everyone's ready for this? We have breaking news. This is why your notifications need to be on, people. Okay. Look, I'm going to read this. All right. So she just posted this. So for everybody that was in the chat saying, oh, she's laughing at y'all speculating. Look, we are body language experts. Okay, let me read this too. She just posted this 3 minutes ago. I'm glad I didn't end this live early. Okay, let's break this down because I know Miriam is going to have a fit after I read this. Our relationship began a month ago. Yes, we are crazy in love. Wait, a month ago? Okay, let me focus. I know it's fast, but we are living life each day to its fullest. I choose happiness every morning and every night, tuning out all negative energy and only focus on positive wishes. He makes me so happy. And to me, that is what matters most. For all of you that need facts, I get the optics. Well, I get the optics, but Simon filed for divorce from a previous marriage in January. She didn't even say FALYNN's name. Oh, and now she does. Hold on. I get the optics, but Simon filed for divorce from a previous marriage in January. I had nothing to do with their divorce filing. That's between the two of them. FALYNN and I are not friends, and Simon's divorce has been settled. Our relationship is a positive, loving step forward in everybody's lives. TikTok, y'all see this? Simon and Dennis are committed to being respectful and supportive of my happiness in this situation, as well as being the best co-parents they can be. They can be to baby PJ. 2 Black men stepping up and being amazing people. Let's praise them. It's truly a beautiful moment in my life, and we cannot wait to spend the rest of our lives together. So wait, is she getting married? Is she getting married?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, let me Wait, I gotta bring Danielle up. Are they
Hold on.
getting married?
Let me go. She on Dish Nation, she was still wearing that ring on that
Mhm.
finger when she was talking about him earlier today.
Uh-huh.
I think that they're engaged, but the rumors that I had heard is that they had been messing around. That is what a blog had reposted, that Porsha was the castmate that was messing with Simon behind this.
That makes complete sense. I don't believe a word Porsha is saying in regards to that this started a month ago. She put that in there specifically to kind of dispel any rumors. We did see that there was a filing of the divorce back in January, but I believed Simon had pulled it. And now people are in the chat speculating that she's pregnant. This is a mess. This is a mess. And I'm here for it.
She better not be pregnant, because that'll unravel her whole lie she's trying to tell.
She's going to do a Phaedra. She's going to mess up the math. Wait. I just want to thank you. I cannot even pronounce your name, but I appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. For the 311 people watching, we just had some breaking news. Like this video because we had breaking news and we brought it to you. Shout out to St. J. Shout out to everyone in the chat. We appreciate you. Okay, I have to ask that we're going to get you, Miriam. We're going to get to you because we already know you have a lot to say and we want to give you your opportunity. But Danielle, what are your thoughts?
I am grinning and laughter from ear to ear over here. I'm not even mad at Porsha. Do I think it's cruddy? Absolutely. Would I ever do this? I can't even say. Okay, so she made it very clear her and FALYNN weren't friends. Even I hear everyone on here saying that she introduced FALYNN as a friend. I don't agree with that. I remember her specifically saying, I met FALYNN through Dennis because Dennis and Simon are friends. I'm not one for that. Ain't no fun unless the homies have none. And that's basically what Porsha's doing right now. I'm not for that. But again, I'm sorry. I have to take it back to my white ancestors. We have seen
No.
we have seen white women do this. We have seen on Housewives. Wait a minute.
Miriam.
Right, Miriam. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that we've seen white women on Housewives of Orange County. Vicki Gungelson introduced someone's husband to her girlfriend. We've seen women do this. We saw Kris Jenner, who wasn't even fully divorced from Robert Kardashian, going out with Bruce Jenner because her girlfriend hooked her. Like, we've seen this before. This is what people do. Women want to be taken care of. Women want to be taken care of by rich men who can take care of them. I think Porsha was wrong for I think Porsha only put it out there because of all the people in her comments. Was it that?
Wait, but one thing I want to point out, in regards to her relationship with FALYNN, and she clearly states in this caption that they are not friends. However, you brought this girl on the show because you were friendly. Your then fiance was friendly with her husband. And you brought her on the show. So you, on some level, there was a friendship because you were interacting and mingling with the girls with her.
I think we might be using the word friendship a little too strong. There was a connection. They were cool because of their men. I totally get that. Miriam, I'm not saying it's right. Trust me. I'm seeing your body motions, baby. I'm not saying it's right. But I'm not mad at it, though. I mean, people do it all the time. I can't say that I would do it, but I'm not mad. I'm actually laughing at it. I find this all funny.
I just want to point this out. I'm laughing at it too because I think it's a mess, and she needs to come back for another season. She needs to come back for another season of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I just changed the title of this live to this, y'all. It went from Porsha's odd relationship with FALYNN's ex to Porsha confirms relationship with FALYNN's ex.
But I need you to pull up the video where she kind of caresses her belly. It's posted on her Instagram page. There's a video of her, and it's quickly. So I don't know if she's actually pregnant.
But that's going to be just as bad.
Yeah.
That's going to be worse. Do we want to really throw her under the bus?
But once again, it's no different. Kris Jenner got pregnant by Bruce Jenner to confirm those bags. That's money. That's income. She did it with Dennis.
For those that are just joining us, we've been talking about a variety of Real Housewives of Atlanta tea that came out, including some housewives that might not be coming back next season, to also friend of LaToya not coming back. We also talked about Kandi Speak on it. And of course, we've been taking your phone calls and your conversations in the chat. And also, we were talking about these very odd pictures of Porsha with Fallon's soon-to-be ex-husband, Simon. She just confirmed on her social media that they've been in a relationship for a little bit over a month. And she denies having a friendship with Fallon. And she said that they're very much in love. And yes, it's very soon. It's very quick. I just don't understand. I don't understand that. I don't understand. Miriam, I'm going to give you a moment to talk, but then I need to take some phone callers. Wait, hold on. Do you see St. J's name?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Delilah Spirit.
I want to know what Drew thinks. But anyways, close your legs to married men. Can you explain?
Am I visionary?
Oh, damn.
And, listen, it's not about she is not the first one to do it. It doesn't matter what race is it. It is wrong. And I know we agree on that, Danielle. But my point is, it is another level of hypocrisy. When you have been calling Kenya this a slut from the 90s, and you have been reinforcing that she was being flirty with Apollo, and you've been chastising that woman that she can't keep a man, when we know how you open yourself up depending on their bank accounts. No, this makes me real mad. I don't want to glorify what she's doing. First of all, her math is off. No one will fall in love in a month when supposedly she was busy doing all these businesses. And if it was from the standpoint that she wants someone to take care of her, I thought she was a successful businesswoman. Doesn't she have the hair? Doesn't she have Bad by Whatever? Doesn't she have all that stuff? Doesn't she have Dish Nation? Like, oh, she still needs a man, a married man. They were married. It was less than a month ago that he did that live. And now it's obvious that he did that live based on Porsha's suggestion, the whore of social media.
Oh,
she
damn.
had to post today. No, when I say that, I'm not saying she's a prostitute. She's a prostitute. She loves social media, just like all of us do. She couldn't let it go one more day without posting and flaunting her her new relationship. She's saying a month ago, my ass. And now I believe Fantaro. She wasn't messing up with Bully. She was messing up with him.
But wait.
Carolina.
Miriam, the fact that you bring that up, I just want to point this out, and I know I keep plugging Femtaro. You need to see the reading that she did on my page in regards to Porsha and the rest of the ladies of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And one of the things that she said about Porsha, she said that Porsha was dealing with a lot right now. She said that someone knows a secret about her.
Okay.
And they were threatening, allegedly, to expose her.
There you go.
Y'all need to go listen to that. One of the moderators, please post the link to the reading that she did for all the housewives from my channel. I'll post the link in the description. I think I did already.
Yeah, you did. I saw it.
Go read
the thing.
Go check. I keep telling y'all, Femtaro's the real deal. But anyways, Miriam, continue.
But this is my point. The only explanation that she wasn't with Bull is because she was with this married man, and he was very much married in South Carolina. She was with him there while Fallon was playing, or I don't know, this is so dirty. This is down low dirty. I don't care. She was very much friends with Fallon or not. She swam in this man's swimming pool. We saw their relationship start in front of our eyes.
Miriam, what if it does come out that she's pregnant?
Oh, she is pregnant.
Oh,
she is.
Okay, I say it's okay. What happens then?
Well,
we find out she's pregnant. So this whole caption then is really a lie.
Well, let me tell you. Of course, she's a liar in chief. She lies. She gaslights. she projects on people things that she is guilty of. Like, show some humbleness, show some growth, and accept people when they apologize to you, or when they want to be better. Don't you be better, Porsha. Like, seriously, of course she's pregnant, and if she's not, that is her goal. She wants to be pregnant, right? But
Wait,
she is.
I want to read this comment. This comment from Frida. Hey, Frida. If this was Kenya, they would have gone haywire on the internet.
Exactly. This is why it makes me mad. Listen, I'm not paid by anyone. I really am not. Whenever sometimes they say, "Oh, how can you love Monique and Kenya?" They think that's an off combination. I always like the housewife that's being attacked, and it seems like unfairly. I really like it. It triggers me because I have experiences like that. People like attack me out of nowhere and things that they are guilty of, but they project it on me. So that maybe this is why I feel so strongly about it. But this is next level. We cannot glorify. I hope whatever child she has in her belly, nobody calls it buffalo, and she gives birth to a perfect child, just like PJ. I am not wishing her ill at all, but she needs to buckle up her nasty tongue before she talks about other people. Because Porsha,
okay, Miriam, we have to give other people an opportunity. We appreciate your feedback. We have to give other people an opportunity. Because look, all right, Delilah's Spirit. Quick thoughts, please.
Okay.
Well, first of all, Delilah's Spirit, aka Saint J. Thank you for giving us that breaking news. We appreciate it.
No problem. So I saw the video of Porsha dancing with Simon. The reunion was shot 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Porsha's stomach was full, but it wasn't protruding in a pregnant manner. The way she was dancing and the way she was moving and cautious, it looked pregnant. I think that Bravo needs to get Porsha to sign that contract immediately. Then on the back end, they need to be talking to FALYNN trying to figure out what it's going to take to get her on the show as more than a guest. She doesn't have to be a peach because I don't want to see that. As a friend, she can take LaToya's spot though. And because FALYNN's friends with Kenya, I'm just saying it could be a whole thing. Like this is real life drama. But Porsha needs to sign her contract now so she can't weasel out when she figures out FALYNN's on the cast too. I will say that this is why people say you don't bring everybody around your man. And
that part.
This is why they say that Porsha went in that house, she looked around and she said, "Oh, this is gonna be mine." And she let that plan get in motion. I think that I'm not going to judge her for getting a rich man. That's not the problem here. The problem is, girl, you couldn't wait. You couldn't give it 6 more months. Like, y'all could have been dating and nobody knows because, celebrities, housewives, they're able to do a lot of stuff and nobody catches it. So I'm like,
you want it catched.
Yeah, I'm like, you couldn't let that play out in the background. And then, as you guys start filming, you're like, oh, I have this man in my life, da-da-da-da. Because, everyone in OC dated Slade. Everyone in New York dated Tom. But they don't. No. It's a certain way you.
Everyone dated Harry Dubin, not
Harry
Tom.
Dubin. Oh, Harry Dubin.
Yes.
Oh. Y'all know who I meant. So there's a way to do it. But dang, Portia's so sloppy. It's sloppy.
Yeah.
And she's still wearing that ring. So it don't none look good about it.
For those that are just joining us, 387 of you that are in the chat right now, be sure to like this video. If you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe because sometimes we have breaking news while we're talking about other tea, and we were all breaking down body language, speculating, and then she confirmed it. So for all you people that they're just starting a business together, yeah, they were getting down with the business, I bet.
Yes.
I'm just saying. Shantae, Danielle, we will get to you. I just want to give some people an opportunity. But Shantae, thoughts on our speculation?
Child, Marlo done told the truth.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
All that stuff she was saying about Porsha. But the thing is, though, this confirms, and I've been saying this for over 2 years now. that Portia's mother pushes her for the bag.
Oh.
And I'm telling you right now, after what Cordell said about her mother laying on his bed eating that pizza, I guarantee you right now her mama got Domino's on speed dial.
You know what? Y'all are the.
Yep.
This is why I love when you guys call in. This is a mess. Jason, what are your thoughts on this whole situation? Welcome back. It's been a while.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. The Henny Ho has struck again, huh?
Jason, next time wait till I put the water down.
My bad, Kempire. Look, the funny thing about it is Claudia been saying she been messing with married men since what, season 7. So I'm definitely not surprised. Might be the same married man, who knows? But Porsha was on that Henny, got drunk, and told Claudia and a couple of other ones that she was pursuing a married man. So I'm not surprised. But I agree with Miriam. She projects, right? She projected on Kenya. She's messing with married men. She projected on Kandi when she is the one that enticed Tanya to cheat on her life partner. So, I mean, Porsha, I don't care about Porsha like that, but it's the social justice thing that really just gets to me. Like, I just can't with her. Ooh. And she needs a storyline.
Damn.
What else she got? Just terrible.
Woo.
She trash.
Oh, okay, all right.
Basura.
Oh, damn. Jason, thank you so much for calling. We have to go back. You know who we have to go back to? You know who we have to go back to? Pretty, I hope you're ready to say you're sorry to us. Pretty, hold on. You're on mute. There you go.
I am so sorry. I'm so sorry because I'm for real. I never thought Porsha would do something like that. I promise you, that is all messy boops, baby. I mean, it's so messy. Child, she put the all the M's in it. Okay. I mean, I just could not believe she'll do something like that. And yes, you know what? We all need to call Andy Cohen, tell him to get Valen on the show, baby, because I want to see that next season. I want to see Valen on the show. They're going to make the ratings go up for me because I'm going to be tuned to this, honey.
Danielle, is this the dancing video that you're referring to?
Yeah, so in the very beginning of that, when they started doing that, make it clap, she rubs her belly quickly.
Hold on.
Not here. Yes, this part. So you see it? If you blink, you'll miss it.
Yeah, no, I saw it.
It's moving pregnant.
Yeah. Wait, let me just go back. Take a quick look, y'all. We're going to slow down this. You saw this. It was a very quick touch of the belly. Oh, I know you guys are gonna be like, "Oh, you guys are speculating." Well,
no.
If you missed a second of our live tonight, breaking news: she's announced her relationship with Fallon's not ex-husband, her husband right now. They just had a settlement, and this is probably what Porsha was waiting on for them to come to this settlement of their divorce. But they're not divorced just yet. They're not divorced yet.
But this creepy all the way around. I told y'all they said even Simon is someone with that his businesses. This is all the way around messy.
It's very messy.
She's pregnant. I don't give a care. Nobody say she look like she's pregnant in a dress.
Well,
now,
Pretty, I just had to bring you up to just to say I told you so.
I am so sorry out there. Yeah, I promise you I never. Baby doll, honey. Marlo was right, baby.
Marlo was right.
Kenya was too. Kenya was too, baby.
Stay on the line, Pretty. Stay on the line. Hold on. I just want to take a couple more callers before we close this out. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, like that's just hello?
Yes.
It's just disgusting. First of all, Porsha is so pretty, but she be dating niggas who look very dusty. Like, they don't look good. Yes, they have money, but they're ugly. Like, is that what we're doing? You have nothing better to do? Like, and if it was Kenya, trust me, they would have dragged her. Like, this girl literally just filed for leave. It was 2 days ago. And you are already there? No, you don't got nothing to do. You have talent shows and businesses. Ain't no business. In the sheets, maybe. In whatever brand of clothes she went go say she a make. It's disgusting. Just because people are do it, that don't mean you got to do it.
Lord.
I know
Lord.
I know sharing is caring, but that's not kind of thing you share.
Share this live. Don't share your men.
Exactly.
Thank you for calling in and sharing your thoughts.
Thank you.
Danielle, finally, here's your opportunity to share your thoughts.
I mean, everyone's already hating on me in the comments, so I'm okay with it. I don't care. I'm still cracking up laughing at the whole thing. And I love you too, Miriam.
Are you surprised though, Danielle, by this breaking news?
No, I'm not. I'm not surprised. Porsha doesn't do anything to surprise me except if I see her pick up a book and read it.
You know what?
I mean, but again, I guess because I don't take any of this so serious, and I find it all funny.
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious. It's entertainment. And I think we know it's not going to last. I was just getting ready to respond to Saint's comment that he left. Porsha went and found herself a richer man, richer than Shamia's.
Oof.
Because remember, a few seasons ago, it was all about the African tribe. Everybody had to have an African because Africans were buying Burkas and Bentleys, and that's what everybody wanted. So now, instead of getting Dennis's hot dog Chanel's, she's going to start getting some more Birkins. I mean, it's the American dream at this point.
Not the American dream.
You got city girls rapping out here about how to get Birkins, and Porsha showing us how to get them. You can't do anything but laugh at this foolishness.
Speaking of laughing, I just want to point this out. Rob, who always supports the channel, we appreciate you, Rob. Rob says, this live gave me life. I'm out of breath from laughing. Thank you so much for the super chat. This is a mess, y'all. This is a mess. Let me bring Shantae back up. First of all, I want to thank everyone that called in and shared their thoughts. I'm going to give Miriam an opportunity because you know Miriam has more to say. Miriam is never out of things to say. Are you? But you look, this is why we love you, Miriam, because this is what this is about. This is about chatting.
You know, I don't want to sound silly, but today, I was posting comments on DJ Rich's Kai, and it seems like he's always like on Kenya's side. I love him, Porsha, but then the people there, they came after me, and they were calling me names, and I said, listen, you can disagree. If you're bothered by what I say, you can scroll away. So I just want to put here the context. What I'm really taking this personal. I really am.
Why?
Because
what? No, I should clarify my question. What are you taking personal?
I'm taking it personal. Like I feel like people who follow Porsha, they just like it's like they follow Donald Trump.
Oh.
It's like whatever she does, there's nothing wrong. There's always an explanation, and now they're gonna live by her math. Her math doesn't make sense. She like, can you imagine, like at the reunion, she was with this man and she stood there a stoic, pretending to be the holiest of them all. And still, like, I hate that she will still have a platform. I hate that Bravo will keep her. And I feel like just the way that she opened her, you know what, to Dennis and to this guy now, she must have done that with Bravo executives. This is why she has her Bravo shade room, you know, and the way she came after Marlo, I can't explain, but like things of social justice, they really trigger me. I really felt so bad for Marlo. I teared up when she was attacking Marlo like that. But Marlo then, before she left, she asked, are you afraid I'm going to attack you? And then Andy, the same thing. But for her to attack someone like that because of their past, when she is a home wrecker. I don't care if white woman does that, brown, yellow, all colors. We have women that do that. It's not about race. But I hate that she used social justice as her storyline when in real life she was wrecking a home.
Oh,
she wrecked that home. Period. And the math doesn't add up. She was in FALYNN's home how many months ago? Is this when she first felt something towards him? Is this when they exchanged numbers? Like, come on.
Can I clear up a piece about race, though? What I said about the race piece, let me clear it up. I use that as an example because I feel like as a Black woman, when Black women do the same thing a white woman does, it's okay for the white woman to do it. But when a Black woman does it, with so much judgment and we're criticized and it's so wrong and we're supposed to have these morals. And I believe anyone who's raised properly, white, Black, brown, yellow, purple, any color, has morals. So I just feel like as me being a Black woman, it just feels different when we get hit on, or not hit on, when we get criticized for doing the same thing a white woman does, and it's okay. It's almost like glorified in their community. Oh, you know, she came up, she got herself the next man. It's okay when they do it, but when we do it, it's considered so wrong. We have to live by these more, and it's just, that's my point. I'm not using that as an excuse for her. I'm just making the point it's okay for white women to do it, and it's not okay for Black women to do it.
And I agree with you. I totally agree with you. And just the same reason, just the same argument that you use now, I'm going to use to my stance. For me, this is not about her being Black and me being harder on her than I would have ever been on Kris Jenner, you know. But at least Kris Jenner, she wasn't pretending to be the crusader of social justice. You know, I just feel like the topic that she pretended to be the core of her life was not. It was really for the cameras, because this girl, she truly multitasks. It takes energy and effort to hide a relationship flourishing. And them going on a yacht and taking pictures with Dennis, that's not a month old. Like, even Dennis, as understanding as a man could be, he would need more time than that. He would need more than 1 month to do that, to be understanding and accept the other man. Unless both of them, it can be true that both of them are plotting to get some coins from Simon.
Oh, God.
But the bottom line is, I don't know what it is, but she is a home wrecker. She is everything she attacked Kenya to be. She is everything.
I want to take ladies, stay on the line. I just want to take a couple of phone callers. Stay on the line, ladies. Let me just see who's here. For those that are just joining us, we have almost 500 people in the room. Like this video. We just had breaking news. Porsha Williams of the Real Housewives of Atlanta just confirmed on her Instagram. I'll show it to you. Look, I'll show it to you again. Let me show it to you again. Hold on. She just confirmed that she is in a relationship with FALYNN Gobadia's soon-to-be ex-husband. They just came out with a settlement, allegedly. She confirmed the news, saying that this is a new relationship, that she's very much in love, but it only began a month ago, and Dennis is okay with it. They have come together. Yeah. Didn't expect this breaking news during our live. For those that are watching this afterwards, I hope you enjoyed the entire live. We had a lot of really great conversation about Kandi Speak on it, about the possible letting go of Housewives and a friend of. We also talked about the very suspicious photos of Porsha and FALYNN's ex-husband, soon-to-be ex-husband, Simon Gobadia. But now we had breaking news. Shout out to you guys. That she's confirming that they are in a relationship and she's very much in love. I want to take a couple of phone calls before we end this live tonight, because Lord, this is long. Hello.
Hello. Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. What are your thoughts on the breaking news?
This is crazy. This is crazy because, okay, FALYNN was dating him, or married him actually, sorry. And that's how she was introduced onto the show. So when me watching it, I'm like, oh, they're friends, whatever. The whole time she was trying to get with him, it makes me see Porsha in such a different light. It's so weird. It's very, very weird. And then also, I mean, no offense, but I don't think that he's that attractive. Okay, that's just in my opinion. So it's just, they don't really look chemistry-wise like they gel. Like, it looks really arranged, okay?
Oh, no, not arranged.
Arranged, yeah, arranged. And someone earlier was saying that Porsha's mom is trying to pimp her out. I mean, that may be true. And Porsha really just might care just about the money, and that makes for good drama. So honestly, I hope she comes back next year, because I'd like to see what this is. It's so weird. Like
Wow.
they look awkward together. Like I know you guys are body experts, body language experts. You put the way she put her hand on his chest. I said, this is so odd.
I'm going to add that to my long title of expertise.
Yeah, you guys were right. Like everybody in the comments was like, nah, y'all speculating, you're going too far. Like, no, you guys don't know the kind of girl she is.
All those people that were in the chat were saying, y'all just reading too much into it.
I know.
Where y'all at now? I don't see not one of y'all in there.
I know.
I want to say, one second. Robin Carter, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, I'm assuming it's he, I'm not sure. Yes, too much into this. Looks like a pose of a woman showing off her ring and kissing up for business purposes.
Looks very forced, and she does not look attracted to. Like even the video of them dancing together, I'm like, this is so weird. You guys are in a relationship. It's just very forced. That's all I gotta say.
Well, and we appreciate you calling in and sharing your thoughts. Thank you so much for calling in. Hold on. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Are you there? Okay. I just want to take a couple more phone callers and then I'm gonna round this out because we're almost live for 2 hours, y'all. I was like, I'm gonna come on and do a live for like an hour and see how things go. Didn't expect this. And don't forget, tomorrow's my birthday party. And of course, it will be including Hot Topics tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern here on the channel. 540 people are in the chat. Be sure to like this video, subscribe. Why not? This is what happens here. We have live commentary, and of course, you're getting daily Hot Topics in music, entertainment, and reality TV, and some reality TV recaps. Jess, what are your thoughts on the breaking news?
Kenya is the slut from the 90s. Porsha is the slut.
We can barely hear you, Jess.
I said if Kenya is a slut from the 90s, Porsha is a slut from the 2000s. Like you were sitting here on LaToya about disrespecting Fallon's husband while they was in the house and you've been messing with him. Like, I don't understand. You was just on her porch, sitting on her stoop with her, talking to her, telling her how, LaToya was wrong, saying on the show how LaToya was wrong. And I don't understand it. It's just crazy to me. And I'm just like, well, Porsha don't do nothing though.
No.
Porsha doesn't do nothing. I'm just like that. And soon as I seen the picture, even before she posted it, and I'm just like, why would she have her hand on him like that? Like that's something I do with my dude. Like that's a pose you do with your man. That's how you know that it was something more going on. And I felt like she was pregnant too, because it just looks like it. When have Porsha ever wear like a flowy dress that doesn't show her curves and stuff?
Oh, good point. Good point.
When? On the show, you could say one time she had a flowy dress on when they had went to Charleston. So I'm just like, is the baby bolos or is it science?
We're gonna be doing all that kind of Phaedra math come next season.
Yes, and I'm just like, you're just wrong. You're just wrong. Good night, baby. That was just so, wrong. I love you too. That was just so wrong for her to do something like that. And even if y'all wasn't friends, who goes back and dates their baby's father friends? I don't care if I can't stand my child's father. Like, how do you explain that to your child? Like, oh yeah, your dad, I met your stepdad through your dad. Like, come on now.
Jess, thank you so much for calling and sharing your thoughts.
Okay.
Appreciate you being here. All right, we're gonna bring a couple of more people back on, and then we're going to end this live. This is going on 2 hours, so everyone that's coming back on, please keep your last minute commentaries short. I have a birthday to celebrate tomorrow, live here. Okay, all right, everyone. I want to round this out. We talked about a lot of hot topics tonight. You know, specifically, Porsha just confirmed her relationship with Fallon, soon to be ex-husband. I'm going to start from the bottom and work my way up to the top. Okay, Shantae, last minute thoughts on this.
So this is the real reason why Kenya had that smile on her face. She knew this mess was about to come out because she knows Porsha. She knows it for her works.
Oh, damn.
That's what it is. She knows her for her works.
Oh, my God.
That's what it was. Boom.
Man, she said
Puzzle
boom.
is solved. We have solved the puzzle.
I'm just so glad that we are body language experts. Please make sure you all add that to your resume. Just saying.
Yep, exactly.
Speaking of Danielle, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you. What are your last minute thoughts?
I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the entertainment. If the belly pops out, I'm going to laugh some more. I'll probably pop a bottle, light a stick, and pray that it's a boy. So she has a boy and a girl. I hope she takes the private jet on a cruise all around the world. It's a hot girl summer. Go be a hot pregnant girl summer. Go have fun because it's not going to last long.
Damn. Well, that was the word, Danielle.
Do anything but laugh at this. This is entertaining to me. You can't do anything but laugh. And I will say to my girl Miriam, it upsets me that she was so upset about the whole thing with Marlo. Like, I don't like seeing Miriam upset, even though we have different views on this. I don't like seeing her upset, but Miriam, we just got to laugh at this. I know Kenya's your girl. We just got to.
I know.
And I agree.
It's just
if Kenya were to do this, I will probably be dragging Kenya for filth. I know. But I'm not going to knock it. Like, Porsha's not right, but I can't do anything but laugh at Porsha.
Yeah. Well, I just want to point this out. MI says, remember what Femme Tarot said? For those that are wondering what they are referring to, check out the conversation that I had with Femme Tarot. There is a link in the description of this video where she does a reading for the ladies of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, excluding Kenya, because we did a separate video on Kenya. But she talks about Porsha hiding apparently someone was holding the secret over her head. Allegedly. This is what the cards were saying. I keep telling y'all Femme Tarot's a real deal.
What's the code? Give us the code again. What's the code for the discount for Femme Tarot?
And thank you for the reminder. The code, well, first of all, look,
Kempire.
You just let her know. You can say Kemp. You could just say Kempire sent you. You get 15% off of, just for May, a reading with Femme Tarot. She is the real deal. I'm just saying. Look. That's who I'm calling my source from now on. Any last minute words, Danielle, before I let you go?
No, this was a pleasure. St. J, stay on top of it for us. I love how you pull out your phone just like I do. This was fun tonight. And Kempire, you have to get over these 1 hour in your head. We never go for an hour. We're always on here going for 2 and 3 hours at a time. So
you know what it is?
Get ready for tomorrow because we're partying tomorrow.
Oh my God. I'm thinking of the people that are watching this afterwards. That's what I'm thinking of.
I'm sorry. Well, they better get ready for tomorrow. Everybody calling to work on sick on Wednesday because we're popping bottles tomorrow.
Oh, damn. Don't forget, tomorrow we are having a live Hot Topics show and birthday celebration. My birthday. Tomorrow.
Real quick, everyone watch Wendy tomorrow because you know Wendy's going to talk about this, what happened tonight. So we got to see what Wendy says tomorrow.
Oof. Why are you promoting Wendy on my channel? Goodbye.
You do it sometimes. I mean,
I'm joking.
It's going to bring everyone back for conversation because we know she's going to have something shady to say.
But look, Wendy don't need the promotion. Goodbye.
Bye.
Play. Close your legs to married men, aka Miriam, aka not paid by about to say anyone. Not paid by Porsha, but not paid by Monique, not paid by anyone. What are your last minute thoughts? Let's round this out.
Well,
quickly,
first,
please.
I need to address some of the comments. They were saying, why am I taking this? I'm not, first of all, I'm not crazy. I have a life. I have 3 kids. I'm a single woman. But I have adverse reaction to hypocrisy. And I feel like the past 4 years, they haven't been easy on me. I'm going to say that. I'm not going to say on the nation. I'm not going to be that pretentious. So I use like reality TV to escape. And I hate when they are giving such a huge platform to someone who mimics that guy that was occupying the White House before. I don't see color, and I see them very similar. Porsha and Donald Trump. And I said it here. Second, and that's all I'm gonna give to those who were criticizing, like, listen, what you see is what you get. I'm not here to promote my channel. I only have 2 subscribers, okay? And one of them is this guy that's on the screen here. I'm not here to be rich or anything. I have a day job. But when I feel very strongly when I see a hypocrite being idolized on TV, having so many followers and using such a sensitive topic like Black Lives Matter, pretending that that's the core of her life when clearly it's not. I will be wearing sequins tomorrow, Kempire. And you know what? I'm going to laugh about this, but I hope that some of her people who follow her, and especially those who attacked me today on YouTube, not on your channel, but here kind of, they were calling me uncontrollable, kind of. I don't see where I lost control. I was like playing. I like props. I'm like Kenya. I'm Captain Twirl. I will do this.
Speaking of Kenya, before we go, people kept on telling me to check Kenya's page. She just posted something 7 minutes ago, and I just want to see if it's related. Can we just see real quickly before we go?
Oh, I can't.
I just want to see if it's related. Hold on.
Well, but this is the thing. I hope like they hold her accountable and.
Wait. Let me just play this. Let me play this, Miriam. Hold on. You know what, Kenya?
My jaw is dropped.
I can't.
This is why I love her.
All right. See, this is why I love the chat. I love you guys so much. Look, I appreciate you putting your opinions out there, despite what anyone might say in the chat or in the comments. Look, it's not an easy thing to come on a platform like this and to express your unadulterated opinion. And I appreciate you, Miriam. Thank you so much.
I'll be wearing sequins. Do you have a preference of color?
Red.
I have reds. Okay.
Red.
We're gonna get that. Okay.
We're red tomorrow, y'all.
Okay, red and sequins, and it's gonna be a party.
Thank
love
you so
guys,
much.
and thank you, Sanjay, for the breaking news.
That was a mess. Sanjay, last minute thoughts. Again, thank you so much for the breaking news.
Thank you, guys. Oh gosh. Okay, last minute thoughts. Porsha's the #1 trend in the United States on Twitter.
Wow.
So there's that. You know, I'm hoping Bravo is somewhere at her door, like, "Hey, girl, you still coming back? You still filming?" Like, and I hope somebody is also on the backside talking to Fallon, like, "Yeah, girl, this is crazy. You coming to film?"
Right? Like, this might be
because I need both of them. Like, because the story's not going to play out the same if it's only Porsha.
Yeah.
I will say, you know, all the ladies have always said, and my mama says it too, how you get them is how you lose them. I don't believe the timeline. So there's that. I would say Porsha, be careful because he's been married 3 other times. So, I mean.
Damn, I forgot about that.
Like, girl. But Porsha is doing the thing that she should do. Like, Housewives ain't gonna last forever, and she should secure the bag. I'm shocked if she's having a baby, because then that would make me want to ask Fallon, girl, why didn't you have a baby?
So they didn't have any kids together?
No, none. Fallon was just like, oh yeah, we're just one happy blended family. I don't have any kids with him. And I'm like, girl, you messed up. Because Porsha's running right to the bank.
Well, according to Simon, Fallon has her own money. That's what he said during his live.
I know he's not talking about that little bitty housewife check. Okay.
No. He was referring to Fallon. He said Fallon has
her guest check. You know, Yvonne made $7,000 last year as a guest.
I mean, I heard that she has an app. Look, I don't know.
Everyone has an app now. Look. But I will say, I want Porsha back. I want Kenya back. I want Marlo back. I want Fallon back. And I want Kandi back.
Has Marlo said it?
everything else can work
living.
itself out. Oh, and I want to see Sheree's commentary on this mess.
I was just living for what Kenya just posted because I didn't expect that. I thought she wouldn't say anything. But damn.
Listen, because this is hot news. Like, leave it to RHOA to have a dry season, and then that little break before they start filming is so juicy.
Well, I guess this really does blame it on the pandemic. Now everybody's out and about and sleeping with everybody.
But in conclusion, I shout out to Porsha for doing the thing, and I hope she figures out how to really secure this one, because they're going to be reading her like hooked on phonics all season about this.
Damn. And maybe this is why she won't come back.
Honestly, I will say that Porsha kind of did. They didn't show the part where all the blogs were reporting that Porsha said she's not friends with anyone, or if they did, I didn't see that. But Porsha is definitely in an interesting place with the girls. I could see this being the end of the road for her on the show. And then you done got the rich man. Do you really want, and it's a spectacle now, like, do you really want to be addressing that? Because they're going to bring FALYNN on in some capacity. So you at Simon's house having a party and FALYNN's walking in, looking around. Like, do you want that negativity?
Especially if you're pregnant, allegedly.
Oh, yeah. And that's the other thing. FALYNN already showed us that she has, that Porsha season 8 back alley fight energy in her.
Oh,
so if Porsha isn't pregnant and this timeline ain't what Porsha said it was, I would just be ready.
Damn. All right.
Thank you so much for having me, Kempire.
Of course. Thank you for the
Can't wait for the live tomorrow.
Yes, everyone's to wear red tomorrow. Don't forget tomorrow. Thank you, St. J. Everyone, don't forget tomorrow we will be live at 9 p.m. Eastern celebrating my birthday. But also, look, it's not just going to be about me. It's going to be about anything that you want to talk about. It's going to be an hot topics birthday celebration, 9 p.m. Eastern here on the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. We'll also be live, of course, on the Kempire on Facebook, Kempire Radio Network on Facebook. We'll also be live on the Kempire Radio YouTube channel. Look, we'll be live everywhere. If you're subscribed anywhere or liking any of my pages, we will be live. Also here, TikTok, we will be live here as well. If you missed anything in regards to the tea that we just dropped in this video, it's worth watching every single second. From the commentary to the information that you got. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to my moderators in the chat. Shout out to everyone that were sharing. Shout out to all the super chats, the super stickers. Appreciate you guys. You don't have to donate to me, and you do. And we can't do it without you guys. This is how we are able to do more and spend more time developing and following these stories the way that we do. Thank you so much. Don't forget, here on the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and of course, some reality TV recaps. Thank you to everyone in the chat. See you guys very soon. And thank you to everyone in the chat that was saying happy birthday. Appreciate you guys as well. I already know my birthday is probably already being celebrated in the future in other countries. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, if you haven't liked this video, like it. And if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.